Welcome back to another episode of Hold That Thought. I'm Sonia, and today I'm thrilled to dive into a topic that's incredibly important for parents and caregivers everywhere, helping kids fight distress. Joining me is none other than Paul Smith, founder of the National College of Hypnotherapy and Coaching, as well as Support Me Charity. Paul, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me, Sonia. I'm really excited to be here and to talk about a topic that's so close to my heart. It's not just about managing distress. It's about empowering both kids and their caregivers to handle life's challenges more effectively.
Absolutely, Paul. Last time we touched on building connections, which is vital for every relationship. Now we're looking at how those connections play a major role in helping kids deal with distress. Could you share your thoughts on the starting point for tackling this issue?
Sure, Sonia. One of the first steps is creating an open line of communication. It's crucial for kids to feel safe expressing their emotions. When they know they can talk about their feelings without judgment or reprimand, they're more likely to open up. This foundation of trust is essential.
That makes a lot of sense. It reminds me of something I read about how kids often express complex emotions in simple ways. Sometimes a tantrum isn't just a tantrum, right?
Exactly. That's where emotional intelligence comes into play. Teaching kids to identify and name their feelings can be transformative. It's like giving them a tool to articulate what's going on inside, rather than feeling overwhelmed by it. And as caregivers, we need to guide them through that process.
For sure, emotional intelligence is a massive part of this. What are some practical ways parents can help their children develop this skill?
One effective method is through storytelling or role play. Kids often learn best through play, so involving scenarios where characters face emotional challenges can be really enlightening for them. Additionally, regularly checking in and naming emotions during daily activities can help normalize the discussion of feelings. It's all about making emotions a part of regular conversation.
That's such an insightful approach. I can see how this continuous engagement could shape a child's emotional landscape positively. What about when children face something particularly distressing? Are there any strategies you recommend for those intense moments?
In those moments, grounding techniques can be very helpful. These are methods that bring kids back to the present moment. Techniques like deep breathing or using the 5-4-3-2-1 method, where you list things you can see, touch, hear, smell, and taste, can help. These strategies anchor them and reduce overwhelming feelings of distress.
I love that. Grounding can be so powerful, even for adults. It's interesting how these techniques can work across ages. Paul, I wonder about the caregiver's role in modeling these behaviors. How important is it for parents to exhibit what they preach?
It's absolutely critical. Kids are remarkably perceptive. They learn a lot just by observing the adults in their lives. If they see their caregivers handling their own emotions healthily and practicing self-care, they're more likely to adopt similar behaviors. Modeling isn't just about what you say, it's about what you do consistently.
So true. It's like what they see becomes what they know. And speaking of modeling, let's talk about resilience. Many parents want to build resilience in their kids, but what does that really look like day to day?
Resilience is about flexibility and bouncing back from setbacks. Day to day, it involves encouraging problem solving and allowing safe failures. Say a child is attempting to build a block tower and it collapses. A resilient response would encourage them to try again, maybe approach it differently, but not give up.
I absolutely agree. Allowing kids to experience and manage their own frustrations with support can be incredibly empowering. It's like building a muscle they get stronger over time. Can you give us an example from your work at Support Me where this approach made a significant difference?
Certainly. We worked with a group of young people in a community setting where we introduced resilience workshops. Over weeks, we saw remarkable growth. Children who initially reacted with significant distress to small challenges began showing patience and creativity in their responses, using the techniques they'd learned to remain calm and clear-minded.
That's inspiring, Paul. It's a testament to the power of these methods when consistently applied. Now, let's circle back to creating a supportive environment. How can caregivers create spaces that foster emotional well-being at home?
A nurturing environment is one where kids feel valued and heard. This includes having family routines, clear communication, and designated spaces where kids can express themselves freely whether through art, play, or open conversation. It's also important to celebrate all emotions, not just the positive ones, because all feelings are valid.
It sounds like flexibility, understanding, and consistency are key. Let's not forget mindfulness, which is often mentioned alongside these topics. How does mindfulness fit into helping kids with distress?
Mindfulness is a wonderful tool to teach kids awareness and presence. Simple practices like mindful breathing or short meditations can help them manage their emotions and stress levels. For example, guiding a child through focusing on their breath in moments of anxiety can redirect their energy and bring them back to a state of calm.
Mindfulness is beneficial on so many levels. Paul, what's your opinion on integrating these practices with daily routines? How can caregivers ensure they are a seamless part of life rather than an add-on?
That's a great point, Sonia. Mindfulness practices can be integrated into daily routines by making small adjustments. Perhaps it's practicing gratitude at the dinner table, or doing a short breathing exercise before bed. Turn it into a game or a ritual that everyone looks forward to, and it becomes part of the fabric of daily life rather than a chore.
That's an excellent approach, making it engaging and routine. As we wrap up, what's one last piece of advice you'd like to give to parents and caregivers listening right now?
I'd say, remember that every child is unique, and there's no one-size-fits-all solution. Be patient and compassionate, both with your kids and yourself. Celebrate the small wins and progress, and always be open to learning and adapting together.
Beautifully said, Paul. Thank you so much for sharing your insights and experience with us today. It's been truly enlightening.
Thank you, Sonia. It's been a pleasure to join you and talk about such an important topic.
And thank you to our listeners for tuning in. Remember, you're doing amazing work and every step counts. Until next time, keep those thoughts held and hearts open.